3 of the Secret Agents Holiday Club. It's great to see you.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Matt, and we have got so much fun planned for you today, so stay tuned. We've got more challenges for you. We're going to see how Steve and Steph get on in their challenges. Steph's 2-0 ahead. Will Steve make a comeback? Stay tuned to find out.
As secret agents in training, we are finding out some truths about Jesus. Today's big question is, who did Jesus come to save?
Now, we're excited that you've been sending in lots of videos to share with us, so let's watch some of them now.
Why do ducks make rubbish spies? Because they always quack under interrogation.
Knock knock. Who's there? Interrupting. What you call a seagull when it flies across the bay? A bagel.
So who is Jesus?
Jesus is the king. The lady's son was dead and Jesus brought him back alive.
What do you think of Jesus?
Great.
Hello, I'm Hannah and it's time for another challenge. But first, I've been looking at the leaderboard.
Topping the leaderboard on 8 points are Isaac and Anna, Sky, Callum, Summer and Charlie, Adrea, Joshua and Elsie. Close behind on 7 points, Dylan and Isabel, Emily, Isabel and Joseph. In third place with 6 points, Lydia and Stefan. A big well done to everyone who's taken part in Hannah's games.
In today's challenge, I am going to show you some pictures and you are going to work out what they are. Here's a clue. They're very, very close. So let's have a look at number 1. Can you work it out? What this object is? It is Lego. Well done if you got that. This is picture number 2. Can you work out what it is? I think this is pretty tricky. It is keys. And the last one, I think this is the trickiest of all. Maybe I'll catch you out on this one. It is socks. Did you get them? All these things can get lost. I always lose that one sock. I sometimes find it right at the back of the washing machine. Well, in today's story, from the Bible, there is a man who gets lost and he needs to be found. Well, are you keeping your scores? Did you get 1 point, 2 points, or 3 points for that challenge? Well, keep your scores and send them in to Matt at this email address below. This week, our secret agent is on the case of Jesus. Let's find out what he is going to investigate today.
Oh, look, he's drawing. It's our secret agent, isn't it, Bill?
There he is. That's what we're doing this week. We're secret agents.
Yeah.
He's just like us.
Uncovering the truth, sleeping, eating, donuts, football.
No, he's not like us like that. He's in the Bible, finding out what really happened, looking at the facts.
Yeah, he figures things out, doesn't he, Bill?
Yes, that's how he's like us. That's what we're doing this week.
I'm really enjoying it.
I know.
What's he doing now, then?
He's thinking again.
Thinking? But what about?
He's thinking about what we're looking at today.
Oh.
Which is Jenga towers.
Jenga towers?
Lego?
No, that's not Lego. It's a box, a gift.
Oh, I see. Is Jesus our friend?
Is he on our side with love and with care?
Or is he?
A candle?
Football?
A football on fire?
No, it's a bomb.
A bomb? Who gives someone a bomb?
Well, your enemy gives you a bomb. It's because if Jesus sees what we're really like, maybe he wants us out of his world. I'd understand if that's how he felt.
But it's still frightening, Bill.
It is. Jesus may be powerful.
So is Jesus our friend or our enemy?
That's what we're doing today. Let's go.
Yeah.
The secret agent has found out that Jesus is powerful. But whose side is he on? Is he a friend or is he an enemy?
All this week we've been hearing amazing truths about Jesus, who Christians believe is God. This song tells us all the reasons why Christians believe they can trust God.
And set the stars ablaze, lit up the heavens to declare his praise. If God built the mountains and he filled the sea, God must be great, great enough for me to fully trust him. When the going gets tough, yeah, we can trust him. God is able enough to keep us standing, whatever may come our way. Our God's unfailing, from the first to the last, he's never changing. Future, present and past, our God's amazing, and we can put our trust in him. If God freed his people from the Pharaoh, battle for Joshua down in Jericho, if God rescued Daniel from the lion's den, God must be great, really great, so then we ought to trust him. When the going gets tough, yeah, we can trust him. God is able enough to keep us standing, whatever may come our way. Our God's unfailing, from the first to the last, he's never changing. Future, present and past, our God's amazing, and we can put our trust in him. God showed his love when Jesus died for me. I dealt with my sin, I got his guarantee. If God proved it all when Jesus rose again, God must be great, really great, so then be sure to trust him.
When the going gets tough, yeah, we can trust him. God is able enough to keep us standing, whatever may come our way. Our God's unfailing, from the first to the last, he's never changing. Future, present and past, our God's amazing, and we can put our trust in him. Yeah, we can trust him. When the going my trust in Him.
All this week our Bible stories are coming from the book of Luke. Listen carefully and see if you can spot these 3 things in today's story. 1. What did Zacchaeus do to see Jesus? 2. Why were people upset Jesus wanted to go to Zacchaeus' house? 3. Who did Jesus come to save?
Stories of the Bible. Zacchaeus. This is Zacchaeus.
Hey there.
Who was a tax collector and very rich. Tax collectors were hated because many people thought they were liars and cheaters.
Boo.
Zacchaeus lived in Jericho, and one day, Jesus was passing through Jericho.
What's going on?
Jesus is here! Woohoo!
Zacchaeus wanted to see who Jesus was.
Hey, excuse me. Hey, watch where you're going.
But he was too short to see above the crowd.
Ah, that's it.
So he ran ahead to a place where he knew Jesus would come. He climbed to a sycamore tree so he could see Jesus. When Jesus came to that place, he looked up and saw Zacchaeus in the tree.
Oh, hey there, friend. Who? Me? Yeah, you.
He said to him, Zacchaeus, hurry and come down. I must stay at your house today.
Oh, all right.
Zacchaeus came down quickly. He was pleased to have Jesus in his house. All the people saw this and began to complain.
Ugh.
Look at the kind of man Jesus stays with. Zacchaeus is a sinner. But Zacchaeus said to Jesus, I will give half my money to the poor. If I have cheated anyone, I will pay that person back 4 times more. Jesus said, Salvation has come to this house today.
What?
This man truly belongs to the family of Abraham. The Son of Man came to find lost people and save them.
Have you ever been lost? One minute you're safe and happy, the next you don't know where you are. I wonder what you do when you're lost. Maybe you shout, help! Maybe you run. Perhaps you stand still and wait for somebody to find you. I wonder what you would do if you were lost and couldn't do anything about it. Today we're going to find out about a man who was lost. But he wasn't lost in a dark place. He wasn't lost in a crowd. He wasn't lost in a strange place. He was lost from God. Today we'll find out what that means to be lost from God and what it means to be found by God. In today's story, we met Zacchaeus. Let's call him Zach. Zach was a bad guy. He worked for the enemy and he became rich, taking extra taxes from the people. Oh, Zach. Everybody knew what he was doing. So if you saw him walking down the road, you would cross over to avoid him. If he came and knocked on your door, you would hide and pretend to be out. So when Jesus came and said he would stay at Zach's house, everybody was confused. Why would Jesus stay at Zach's house? Nobody wanted to stay at Zach's house. Perhaps Jesus didn't know who Zach was. Zach was in his tree, and when Jesus stood underneath it, he said, Zacchaeus, hurry, come down, for tonight I will stay at your house. Jesus chose to spend time with the bad guy. He went to his house, he He ate with him, and he was a friend to him. Everybody in the crowd complained. They said, "Look at the type of man Jesus is spending time with. Zacchaeus is a sinner." People knew Zach. They knew he was a bad guy, that he worked for the enemy and took people's money. He was a sinner. He ignored God and he lived his way. People like Zach didn't deserve to be friends with Jesus. He wasn't good enough. He should have been in trouble for what he did. There was nothing in him that would make Jesus want to be friends with him. But Jesus still chose to stay at Zach's house. And Jesus tells us why he did that. Because Jesus came to find lost people and save them. That day, Zach went from being lost to found. He went from being an enemy of God to a friend of God. And that changed Zach's life. He said, "I will give half my money to the poor." Great decision, Zach. He said, "Anybody I have wronged, I will pay back 4 times. Wow, Zach, good job. After meeting Jesus, Zach was a changed man. Not just on the outside, but on the inside too. Which is why Jesus said, "Salvation has come to this house today." Jesus was saying that Zach had been saved. Saved from his heart problem. From the heart problem of sin. Like the man with the paralysed legs. Zach's sins had been forgiven. Jesus came to look for and save lost people. Where are they? Oh, yeah, I see loads of them. The people in the crowd thought they were better than Zach. They thought they were the kind of people Jesus should be friends with. But the truth is, they were sinners too. There you go, transform that. Oops. They may have looked like they were better than Zach on the outside, but they also had a sin problem. We all do. We're all lost, and we all need to be found and saved by Jesus. He loves me, and he loves you. He doesn't love what we've done, but he wants us home in his family. He won't push us away because we're not good enough. He looks for us. He wants to find us, and he wants to be our friend, whether we're good enough or not. When Jesus finds you, he changes you. He changes you from an enemy to a friend of God. Earlier, we thought about what it feels like to be lost. Now imagine the moment you're found. Ready? Party! Someone looked for you because you are loved. How would you feel about the person who found you? You'd be thankful. Thankful they came looking for you. Thankful they didn't give up. And thankful that they could take you home when you found where you're safe. If you're a Christian, then you are safe. Safe in God's family. You were lost, but now you're found, forgiven, saved, and in God's family. Maybe you think you don't need to be in God's family because you're good enough. Remember the crowd? Don't just stand there and watch as Jesus finds other people. Or maybe you think you can't be in God's family because you're not good enough. Remember Zach? No one is too bad for Jesus to save them. Let Jesus find you, forgive your sin, and take you home to God's family. Let's pray. Dear God, we ask you to find us, to forgive our sins, and to bring us home to be in a family with you. Thank you. Amen.
Sick, he calmed the storm. He saw 5,000, he fed them all. He raised the dead, he cured the blind, drove out the legion, restored a mind. He is the hero that we need, a man with power. He's the Son of God, you know his name. He brought good news, he taught the crowds, lifted the humble, rebuked the proud. He told the truth, he never lied, was always righteous before all eyes. He is the hero that we need, a man of justice. He's the Son of God, and you know his name. Jesus, you're the hero, you're the only one who saves. Jesus, you're the hero, there is power in your name. They saw his life, they heard him speak, they saw the signs but would not believe. They chose to hate, they chose to kill. He was rejected, forgave him still. He is the hero that we need, a man of sorrows. He's the Son of God, you know his name. Jesus, you're the hero, you're the only one who saves. Jesus,
Son of God, and you know his name.
Secret Agent Training Challenge featuring Steve and Steph. Who will you be cheering for today? Secret Agent Training Challenge number 3. Secret Messages. Steve and Steph, secret agents, need to know how to send and receive secret messages. Your challenge today is to be the first person to put together the secret message. Will you piece the puzzle together, or will you fall to pieces? Your time starts now. And they're off. Steph up the steps, and she's picked up four pieces already, 5. Steve's now at the table. Steph's in the flowers. Steve is up the slide. Steph's already at the board. She's already putting her message together. She's taken an early lead here, but Steve's at the board now. He's putting his message together. Steph's about halfway there. Steve's trying to complete the top. He's done the top completely now. Steph is trying to do the right-hand side now. She's trying to get the right-hand side of her message. She's trying to straighten it all up now. Steve's completed the top half. Now he's looking towards the bottom half. Oh, Steph can't quite find where that piece goes. She's missing a piece. She's found it in the plant pots. One more piece to find. And Steve has finished. Steve is the winner. Well done, Steve. That makes it 2-1 to Steph in the Secret Agent Training Challenge. Children at home, can you take on today's challenge? Can you send a secret message? Use invisible ink and write a message for someone in your house. Instructions are in your activity pack. Will you use lemon juice or baking soda? What will you draw or write? Who will you give your message to? With your parents' permission, take a photo or a video and send it in so we can show it tomorrow.
Oh, here he goes, he's drawing.
Oh, it's that big hand, Bill.
Giant fingers.
Imagine if that hand poked you in the eye. Oh.
That would hurt, but it is Jesus' hand, and I don't think he does that sort of thing.
Loving that hand.
Oh, look, it's us. It's a secret agent, uncovering the truth, finding out what really happened.
Like a big mole, burrowing into facts to find the muddy truth.
No, I don't think that's right. More like a giant grabber coming down to reach hold of eyewitness truth from Luke's gospel.
Oh, what's the secret agent holding? Looks like he's got something in his hand.
Oh, let's see what it is. It's going to be a card or a banner. I love Jesus. Thank you very much.
Doesn't look like a card.
No, it doesn't. It's a machine gun.
A machine gun?
Why is he holding a machine gun?
That's not very nice. He must be a double agent or something.
No, he's just like us. The truth is we're pushing Jesus away. That's sin.
Loving that box. Jesus is so kind and generous. We're horrible to him, and yet he still holds out a lovely big gift.
Jesus is so kind. What love.
But whose side is Jesus on, Bill?
Well, we're like Zacchaeus, a long way from him.
And yet Jesus still came to save the lost.
Great!
Oh, yeah.
Today's big question was, who did Jesus come to save? Well, with our secret agent team, we've discovered that Jesus came to seek and save the lost. He came to save people like us.
Well, that's the end of day 3. So much for joining us. Don't forget to send in your photos and videos of you telling jokes and taking part in the challenges. And let's hope that tomorrow, let's see if Steve evens up the score. Come on, Steph.
Well, from Sarah and me for today, bye.